C-double-E on the beat. C-double-E on the beat.
Hey, what's happening, everyone?
Y'all already know what it is. It's VOC.
Hey, guys, thank you so much to everyone that's been patient waiting. Like, we had a few technical difficulties, but listen, we're here, we're back for the second episode. So basically, today we were gonna be talking about Shavo, but a couple of days ago we saw that Mixtape Madness hosted and announced that they will be launching the UK's first female freestyle platform for women called Succession Freestyle. And it won't just be rappers but also singers on this platform.
So me and Esther had our own personal opinions, but we decided we wanted to hear your opinions. So if you did not see on our YouTube channels, on our Instagram, we posted a post asking you guys to vote if you guys were for it, if you guys were against it. Also, we asked you guys to share your opinions on it. So today we'll be talking further about that. But first, we're going to be hearing your opinions. We're going to be reading your opinions out loud, giving our feedback, and then you will truly hear how we feel.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna start on Instagram, because we have polls. We had polls on Instagram and YouTube, and Yeah, we're gonna start on Instagram. So a lot of you, do you wanna go first, Lena?
Okay, so
Just check.
when me and Esther were both looking at our polls, we got very different responses, and it's insane. So
Yo,
for mine on Instagram, 74% of you guys and people on Instagram said that they thought it was dope. 26% said they thought it was a stupid idea.
yo.
What about for
On
you?
Well, on mine, 67% said yes, this is a great idea, and 33% said no, I don't think this is a great idea. So that's quite interesting because on YouTube, it's totally different.
Let's go
I'm
on YouTube.
just gonna go on YouTube and kind of share what a
So
lot of
for
people.
YouTube, wow, it changed from last night. So literally, me and Esther's been watching this back to back, and
Yep.
now on mine it says that 52% find it dope and you will check it out. 48% said you do not like the idea.
Yo, that's half and half, man. For you,
That's
it's half
literally
and
like almost 50-50.
half. Yeah. Well, on YouTube, 64% said no, I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah,
Wow.
it's like that's what I'm saying. It's flipped, and 36% said yes, it's a great idea. And obviously, we wanted to know why you think it's a great idea because it's good to say yes, no, but we wanted to know why you think it's a great idea and why you don't think it's a great idea. So we're going to share what a lot of you thought. Did you get
So
any responses from uh Instagram as to
I
why?
didn't get any responses on Instagram. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So hold on a second. So someone said, in my opinion, it's a great idea because it shows that men aren't the only ones with a voice/talent for music. And then someone else said, yes, it gives females more right to stand out, and no, because it's sexist. So they had both answers, basically yes
Emotions.
and no. Yeah. Um, and then someone said, because it makes it seem like women need to have a whole platform to have a chance. And someone else said, this could give exposure to more female rappers. And that was on Instagram.
So what do you feel about the responses that you got on Instagram?
Interesting because on Instagram, majority said, yeah, it's a great idea. I think the majority of the responses are the fact that females get more exposure and they have their own platform to get more exposure. So I just feel like it's quite interesting how the responses on Instagram are different to the responses on YouTube. And I'm not really sure if the responses on YouTube are different because people on YouTube watch our reactions more, or watch the stuff that we post out more, or they, do you know what I mean? Whereas on Instagram it's a whole totally different platform and people might say yeah, it's a great idea and then just keep it moving. But then YouTube, people on there actually consume the stuff that's being put on YouTube. So I don't know if that's why the responses are different. Okay,
Somebody said, what is needed for the movement, though? It is not sexist because it's actually something you don't see happening often in the industry. Okay, so I'm gonna talk on that comment. Yes, you do not see a female only platform, but technically, to be very honest with you, there's no such thing as a male only platform.
yeah,
And people will say, oh, well, males technically don't need to push their own platform as much as females do. But it's the whole point today of how we're going to be talking about. Basically, it's the reason of this podcast is
yeah,
how we do not want a separate table. We want a seat at your table. We want to
Yeah.
be able to sit with guys at the same table. We do not want a separate table. That's not the whole point
Hmm.
of like literally that's separating us. So I'm not going to talk too much into it yet. I want to keep reading some comments and then I'll give my full
Yeah.
opinion on it because I really want to hear what you guys have to say. But as
Yep.
far as that comment right there, I would say I don't want to say it's sexist, but it's definitely like kind of, in my opinion, disrespectful that you're trying to separate us.
Yep. I think, yeah, we're definitely going to dive in more because it kind of reminds me of what we talked about in the first episode last week when we were saying about artists like Lady Leisha and how they haven't been on certain platforms like
Can you
Fire,
tell me what
Fire
Lady Lee Shore said about our first episode, actually?
yeah, like we said, we were surprised that she didn't have a daily duppy, she didn't have a fire in the booth, and she is literally the goat when it comes to female rappers. You know, rappers in general, because she's really, really talented, and I feel like certain artists who've been in the game for so long deserve to be on those platforms
Mm-hmm.
instead of like separating them, because now it's like, okay, cool, you're shedding light on females by separating them, but at the same time, like you said, Lena, they deserve a seat at the table, because a lot of these artists, Lady Lisha, Nole, they don't get the credit that they deserve, and we're saying that they need to get the credit they deserve in comparison to their male counterparts. So, do you want to share like some of our findings, or should we do that later?
I was gonna put one thing into it. Actually, I think you said this already. I don't know, but basically, our first episode, if you guys didn't tune in, was Lady Lee Shore, and we did the podcast. It was the first episode ever, as you guys know, and because of our first podcast episode, Lady Lee Shore actually retweeted us. She actually reposted us saying that she is so happy we did that because
Yeah.
nobody has ever done that for her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really sad, and that's very, I feel grateful that we did her as a first episode because I feel like she deserves to be the first episode.
Yeah.
And the fact that she said she was more grateful than we were, because honestly, I was saying I was grateful for her posting us.
Yeah.
But for her to say that she was grateful more than us because
Yeah.
nobody has ever done something like this for her, that's
Yeah.
that's, that's
It's
sad.
shocking. It's actually shocking if you think about it, because in my mind, I was thinking, okay, cool, someone has done, but for her to actually say that, and she's been in the game for years,
Years.
so that's saying something. So let's see.
Did you have anything from Instagram? Oh, let me see. Although there isn't a male only platform, the ratio of male to female exposure is very far. So
Yep,
I agree with that. The ratio of exposure
100%.
is very far. But the thing is, if we keep normalizing that we're pushing out guys more than females, it's going to stay that way forever.
Yeah, and
That's
we were saying that, like, because as reactors, we react to music all the time, and every week, the majority of music that's coming out is male. Like, these platforms are pushing a lot of male content, like male rappers. Like, it's very this year. The only like female I've probably reacted to is Lady Leisha.
that's a fact.
That's it. Like, honestly, and we're like March, and then a lot of music has come out. So I definitely do agree with what Jess is saying.
Do you want me to read my
Let's
comment?
go on YouTube and read.
I was just about to say that.
Well,
So my first comment was, somebody said, I think it is unnecessary and it discriminates.
mhm.
The next comment, let me go to the other post. The next comment said, there should be one for everyone. Someone said, I dig it. There's a lot of dope female MCs out there all over the world. Most of them are overlooked, even for mediocre dudes. I like to see a place where women can shine for real.
Yep.
So
That's on YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay. So, okay. There's a lot of responses on here. So, first person said, why would women not go on the same platform as everyone else? Which is
Agree.
true, yeah. And then the next comment was, no, if a female rapper is good, they have an equal chance of getting on a freestyle platform. And I think, I don't know if they're agreeing with it.
Let me see. No, if a female rapper is good,
It's
they have the
good.
equal chance of getting on a. So they're saying no,
It
it's not
might
a
be,
good idea because they have the equal chance.
yeah.
Well, the only thing with that comment is they don't, because if you look at Daily Duppy,
Mm-hmm.
Daily Duppy has 163
Yep.
freestyles, and only 4 females have ever been on Daily Duppy.
Yep. And
That's upsetting.
Fire in the Booth has 400, and only 10 out of those 400 have been female rappers. Like the numbers are just off. So, yep. This one got, I don't know, this one got a lot of likes as well. So they said no need for a separate platform. So they basically say that it's not a good idea. We
Mm-hmm.
should keep like the same platforms that we have right now. They should be exposing more female rappers on those platforms.
Someone asked a question also. Somebody just asked me, they said, do female rappers get pushed as much as males in America? Yes. Like,
Yeah, I have
okay,
to agree.
when it comes to, this is the thing though, and me and Esther literally went to sleep like late yesterday just
So
to talk
late,
about it.
man.
In America, we have the Mega Stallions, we have the City Girls, we have Mulatto, the
Hmm.
females with sex appeal.
Yeah,
So if you're asking me, do they push? And not to say that those females they are amazing at what they do. Does that mean
yeah.
that they push people that does not have sex appeal as much? No. Like I introduced Esther. We could probably do an episode on her because how dope she is. Her name is Tiara Whack.
Oh yeah,
Amazing
she's good.
artist,
She's
very
really good.
lyrical,
Yeah.
extremely lyrical. I put her on to who's the other girl? Chica, another person.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. With these girls, they're so dope, but I feel like image wise, they're not coming out as sexual. They're not what
Mhm.
guys will find a sex appeal because they're not revealing themselves. That they
Yeah.
don't get viewed as much, but they're very lyrical.
Mhm.
So do I feel like certain females get pushed more than other females?
Other
Yes, but
females.
depending if you're asking on just basis like general, then females and males get pushed in the US. Yes, that's true. Somebody said
I have to agree with that.
somebody said it's a shame that girls have Nicki Minaj and Cardi B as their role models, opposite of Lauryn Hill and Little Sims.
See, that's basically going back to what you just said, Lena. There seems to be a pattern
Mm-hmm.
of females at the top, and they have like the whole sex appeal. Because at the end of the day, like we said, sex sells. So it seems like a lot of females at the top may feel like they may have to, conform to being overly sexual, not just how they dress, but in their lyrics. Because I don't see Lady Leisha, like fully covered females who are actually proper, have lyrics and bars. I don't see them at the top. It's
Like,
you
yeah,
know. So I just feel like there is a pattern and a trend.
my thing is growing up, I'm not gonna lie, I loved Nicki Minaj growing up when her
Hmm.
older days when it wasn't too much sexual into it, but it's like
Yeah,
you gotta remember them having these people as their role models is because of social media. It's because of social platforms where young girls who are now going through puberty, that's now fully getting their body of what it's going to look like when they get older, not
yeah.
having the biggest butt like they do, not having the widest hips like they do, even though
Hmm.
even though it's surgery, These girls look up to these females because they feel like this is what I have to look like to get to be attractive. This is what I
Yep.
have to look like to get a boyfriend, to do all these things, to have all these people look at me. Because if you
Yeah.
look at social media now, and I was explaining this, a lot of people look the same when it comes to body shapes, when it comes to butt, when it
Everything.
comes to
Yep.
boobs, when it comes to the hair they wear, the makeup,
Yep.
the face injections, whatever you want to say. Like, it's so similar now that girls think this
Yep.
is the norm. And this is what
Mhm.
I'm talking about with the rap game. When it's so much guys getting pushed,
Yep.
it becomes normalized. So when
Yep.
little girls who are growing up and seeing on TV, well, this girl has a big butt, so I need to have a big butt, and this other girl has a big butt, so I need a big.
Yep.
So you can't really say it's wrong for them to look up to these females when that's all that's being thrown in their
Like,
face on social
yep.
media. When they first get their first phone and they're like, "Mommy, I want to have an Instagram," and blah blah blah. Like,
Yep. I
it messes
definitely
with your
agree on
self
that.
esteem.
Yep. And that, to be fair, like, if unless like you go out there for yourself and really like research these other females that really got the bars and stuff like that, you're not really gonna know about them, because social media, like the internet, only pushes a certain type of female rappers.
Mm-hmm.
So and then it might be hard as well, because like when up and coming artists are trying to, push their stuff out, especially female artists are trying to push their stuff out, and they're not really getting anywhere, they might end up feeling like, okay, cool, then maybe I need to change my image so
Mm-hmm.
that people can look at me, and so I can get attention, because this is what sells and this is what's popping. So then you're not really true to yourself as an artist, because if you're not really seeing proper lyricists being promoted, you're not going to really do all you need to do. So
Somebody also said, not to be, not even like in a rude way, I feel like females need to push themselves to get recognized. Yeah, people care and blow. Yeah, people just care and blow if they skin out personally, but I think it's tapped. Social media is deaf for gas stuff up and way overrated. Just chase the bag and da 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 da. In a way, it's easier for female rappers to blow, hit the silicone store and turn plastic and flaunt about it. The actual good female rappers who let their music do the talking suffer the result. That's exactly what I'm saying though,
yeah,
because again, and not to talk about these females are very beautiful. It doesn't matter if they get their
yeah,
body done. If you feel like you want to change something about yourself you don't feel comfortable about, do it. I'm not
yeah,
saying you shouldn't do it, but my thing is, you cannot get upset and say, oh well, young girls are looking at these females as role models. This is what's getting
hmm,
put in front of them.
yep,
If their whole life they've been stuck in a house and all they know is this, when they
yeah,
come into the world, they're gonna be like, what the hell is this? What like, I'm not used to
mhm,
this.
yep, yep,
So you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, you can't really say like, you can't blame the artists. They're just being themselves. They're just doing what made them feel like themselves by getting their bodies done. But
yeah,
young girls, when they're seeing it, they're like, oh, I guess this is what I'm supposed to do too growing up.
yep,
Look at freaking, we talked about it, Kylie Jenner. Totally different from when she was
yep,
younger.
yep.
But again, it's all
It's
about
become
social media.
normalized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so someone said, of course, it's a good idea. Representation is important. Unless someone is telling me that women are inherently worse at rapping, then they clearly aren't being offered the same platforms as everybody else. So, okay, I
Okay.
do. Okay, I agree with the whole representation um, stuff. Um, and the thing is, yeah, we talked about this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to rapping,
Mm-hmm.
like, I feel like you can't really separate male and female. When it comes, for example, when it comes to sports, let's say boxing, right? male and females are different in like when it comes to like physical abilities. So you can't really have um a boxing match and throw a female and a man in there because it won't be like equal. But when
Mhm.
it comes to rapping, it's skill, it's your lyrics, it's your bars. So there's definitely females that could out rap any of the other male rappers out there. So I just feel in that aspect, having the same platform is definitely like better because they can be on the same path. Because like what this person said, hold on, unless someone is telling me that women are inherently worse at rapping, then they clearly aren't being offered the same platforms as everybody else.
I just
So
I just feel like over there it's very different the way just in general females are being promoted. Like over here, even award shows, like I don't know if you ever seen like BET,
yeah, yeah, I have.
but like BET, for example, literally, whenever they have an award show, they have something called a cipher where they
Hmm.
have females from different states, males from different states come up and they do a cipher, and that's their way of promoting them. Or like I was explaining to you yesterday, Genius is another platform that I really
Yeah.
respect in the US because they any female song that's doing their numbers, creeping up, that's doing their thing, they invite the female on or fight the male on, doesn't matter, and they get to explain their music, explain the bars, whatever they want to do, and
Yeah.
let people know the deeper meaning on their song. What is another one? Freaking I showed you yesterday, battle rap. That thing gets a
Yeah.
million views. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there's more resources where males and females can collab together and still get shine even though they're underground.
Yeah.
The girl that I showed you yesterday, Young Devon, I think that's her name is, Devian, whatever her name is, Devion,
Yeah.
and she came from a BT cipher, ended up going on freestyling platforms like Sway in the Morning. I don't know if she went to Breakfast Club yet, but she's doing so many different things now because
Yeah.
people are letting them come together and do freestyles together just to show, you know what, we're giving you a platform. Don't screw
Hmm.
it up because
Yep.
what? If you do amazing on this BT cipher, you may get
Yeah.
a deal because there's so many artists that's at that show right now listening to you rap.
Yep. Yep. That
There's
is,
so many
that's
things.
that's exactly what I think we need over here because we have several platforms, Grime Daily, Find Booth,
And none
like
of them do that.
Mixtape Madness, and majority, like we said before, push out a lot of male content. Like there's no, like you just said, with all those platforms, they have an equal opportunity for both men and women to come together and showcase their talent. But over here, it's heavily male rappers. Like I can tell you plenty of male rappers, but when it comes to female rappers, I can tell you like a few. So
I have a question.
yeah.
So you like, for example, what would you think? Like, I don't know what that award show because I watched it when I first started reacting.
Hmm.
The award show that they give artists and stuff like that. They come on and blah blah blah. I forgot what it's called. It was
Which one?
streaming on Grime Daily. What awards is that?
Or the GRM awards?
Yeah, anything like that. Like, let's say GRM decided when they do those type of awards, you know,
Yeah.
let's do a cipher. Not big artists, not like Abracadabra, not like
Mhm.
freaking Quang Face, none of those. We're
Like
gonna put
upcoming
artists
artists.
that's underground, that's
Yeah.
got probably like 16K on Instagram for rapping.
Hmm.
They're known for rapping. Let's say, you know what? Come on, do a
Yeah.
cipher with maybe 3 guys, 3 girls, and then that's how we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like something
Yeah.
like that. Do
Different.
something. I don't
Yeah.
see nothing like that, and like over there where you're from, like from UK,
It's
I can't tell you that.
it's nothing. The thing is, yeah, and because of how big their platforms are, they have the ability to start something and actually, you know, influence people. Because when people start seeing that, they're gonna be like, oh, that is cool. I'm gonna join that, and it starts a whole movement. because once you have a big platform, you can do anything with that platform, and people will follow. So if you're posting male rappers all the time, people that listen or follow your page, that's what they're used to. So, okay, I'm going to read another comment. Someone um, said, here's the reason why I'm saying yes. People are literally saying no because there's a bias to females, and even some platforms have turned down females. If you have seen Ivory Dole's interview with Fumes, I haven't really seen that one. I don't know if you've seen it. You
No,
know, she got turned down by many platforms because some are sexist, and that's the reason I feel there would be a women's platform like WWE Women's Division.
shout out to C Beats, right up, by the way.
Hey, shout out to C. Hey, listen, if you guys watched our countdown video, all the beats on there were produced by C Beats. So make sure you guys follow her on Twitter, Instagram, show her some love. She's a female producer.
Yes, we only doing everything female. Intro beats female.
Everything.
Anything.
Yes. So shout out to C Beats, man.
Out.
So hold on. So he's basically saying that it's what's it called, sexist. What?
So many people go crazy.
I haven't seen that interview. I haven't seen that interview.
Seen it.
Yeah, so I didn't really know about that. I'm not really sure if it's true. I can't really confirm if it's true or not because I don't want to like.
Yeah, I don't want to like say something I don't know anything about.
Yeah. So someone else said, I see why people are saying no, and they should be competing with men. But let's be honest, any female competing against men is going to have to work twice as hard because there's always a bias against women, especially in rap. If you notice, it's mainly women who get accused of having ghostwriters and bashed for only rapping about one thing when men do it just as much. What do you think about that?
I don't know. Like, I just, because you know how passionate I am about this topic. So it's like, when I hear stuff like that, I'm just like.
Do you think females have to work twice as hard to get recognized? To get recognized in the industry?
I'm a prime example. I'm a prime example, not in the industry wise, but like with reactions. Like I talk to you every single day about like how hard it is to be a female reactor, which that's gonna be a later episode. I'm not going into that, but you know what I mean? We do have to work twice as hard. We do have to put more work in to just prove ourselves, to prove that we're not a fluke. We're not like a fake. We're not lying. We're not, faking it and stuff like that. I have so many comments I didn't even realize.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Just said facts.
Somebody said I don't blame the fans, not the art. I blame the fans, not the artists. Do you know what? Somebody said fans just have a low IQ. That's why someone likes Nicki dumbs down her raps and makes it easier to get views. Even if they take away the platform, the clout, the fan base, and everything, the very best male rappers are still the best, and the very female rappers are still the best. But females deserve respect. Walks said, "Bae, yo, shout out to Walks."
Wow, what's good?
Not even trying to violate, but scatty girls that are in secondary school look up to Cardi B and act bougie, wear bare makeup just to chase the bag. Also, don't do. Let me see. Okay, two things that can hold it. Somebody said,
there's just so many.
Yeah, I'm like reading. Let me see. Somebody said if they put females on some platforms, it's okay saying that they're not good enough to be on the main platform. That's exactly what I said. Somebody said Beats is cold.
Yeah, C Beats is cold.
You already know.
Yeah, what's good, Jordan?
So okay, so this is my thing, right? Again, like I said, you cannot blame females for what's being put in front of them. Like Esther, I don't know if you ever went through this, but like you see so much female artists that show their body, that wear this makeup, that wear certain hairstyles, and guys are like, oh my gosh, you're so fire. Or even, I'm not gonna throw no names out there, but you see sometimes when we're conversating with certain people and they talk about certain things on a female. Like,
Yeah.
when you hear those type of things, does it ever make you think like guys only look at that, so I need to have that sometimes?
I think it depends on, it's a personal journey, and I think it depends on the person, like on the individual. For me, I don't feel that. I don't feel like that. But there was a time when I felt like, oh my God, I need to have a big bum. I need to have boobs. I need to look a certain way because this is what guys like. Especially when you go on social media, you see that this is getting a lot of attention, and then this is not getting a lot of attention. But because I've done the self work in myself, I'm comfortable with who I am.
Exactly.
So it doesn't
I
bother
think it's
me.
just a journey.
It's a journey, so it doesn't bother me. But when it comes to artists in general, I just feel like if you come to a point where you know who you are, you're happy with who you are, then you don't really have to change or conform to the norm. And I know like majority of people are not there, so I don't blame them for having to like think, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go and get surgery and look like Nicki Minaj because that's what's popping, or that's what guys like. So I don't really blame them. But at the end of the day, it's a whole journey, and I really don't know how it feels. I don't know how it feels to be a female rapper, producer, singer, but I know how it feels to be a YouTuber, and we're gonna talk about that another time
Yeah.
because it's a whole. Everything is a journey. So
I just feel like all the comments I'm hearing is, yes, it's good to give them their separate platform. But again, like this person just said, if females get put on a separate platform, it's low key saying that you're separating us and we're not good enough to be on your main platform. Like, it's different. If females were already getting promoted on those platforms and you say, you know what, we want to do something special for you, we'll give you your own platform after we've been putting you on our platforms for so long. You know what I'm saying? That's different. The fact that you're starting them off on their own platform, you haven't even put them on your platform yet, but yet you want them to come on a separate platform that's what is it? Owned by you, because you don't want to put them on your main platform. That's how I feel about it.
And then also, how do you know that this is gonna get the love and people are genuinely going to show this love? Because if you're not putting it on the main platform, and this is like all hypothetical because we don't really know if they're going to host them on that platform or they're going to just create a totally separate platform from scratch and then start posting them there on there. But we don't know like if this is genuinely going to attract viewers to be like, oh, let me go and watch a female rapper. Because if majority of people are used to only seeing male rappers, are you really going to tune in when they start posting all this stuff? Are you really going to support them? Because if they generally do not get the support that they deserve, it's going to flop. And then now we're back to square one again with females not being, pushed out there.
I think if I can have a conversation with whoever created the platform to figure out what's the true meaning on why you separated the platform. Like, I know what the basic thing is going to be said, like, oh, females need to shine, so giving them their separate platform will give them that thing. But I need to know why they did it. Why in Women's Month did you decide instead of putting women on the same platform as guys and say, you know what, we're gonna change. We're gonna stop doing the norm and like put women on our platform. Why is it that you had to feel you needed to create a separate platform for women to shine rather than them putting, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a conversation with whoever created it. If I could find out who created that platform, I would like to have a conversation with them. Not on live, not like anything crazy. Even if it's like just a meeting behind closed, like I really want to know.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Because, Women's History Month is this month. So, I mean, it could be a good cause to like shine light on stuff like that. But yeah, I generally want to know as well. I like this. Okay, I'm gonna read this one. So someone said it would feel like the WNBA, except they didn't have to. Basically, what I just said before, WNBA is separate because the physical attributes. So since the field is equal rapping, it would almost be saying you're for you have your own league versus your skill is on par with others, so you play in the same league.
Again, basketball is totally different than rap.
Yeah, because it's basically what they're saying. It makes sense for um, sports to separate, have a separate leagues, but then when it comes to rapping, it doesn't make any sense because it's skill. That's it. It's skill and bars. That's all it is.
Because I showed you yesterday, literally, there are females. And like I came from before I started YouTube, I came from battle rap. So battle rap was like where I started out learning bars, learning how what punchlines are, everything. So the thing was, I showed Esther yesterday. Literally, there's girls who go against guys and literally beat them sometimes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just straight off bars, no beat, no 808s, whatever you want to say. Literally, just straight
Yeah.
that they wrote themselves about these people, and they get disrespectful and personal with it. Girls can get disrespectful and personal with it. You saw it yesterday,
No, that one that I saw yesterday was crazy.
and gets crazy. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like it's those sizes.
I think yeah, if they like, let's say over here, if they had like you a battle rap platform or a platform where they push like lyrical artists basically,
Mm-hmm.
I think it would shine more light on the females because imagine if they did the battle rap and put one male artist against another female artist and she was really really good, everyone will start paying attention. They'll be like, I need to go and check her out. I
Yeah,
need
because
to go.
imagine an underground artist. I'm just making up an assumption. Imagine an underground artist, right? Comes up, they put her against double L's. Double L's come with some freestyle. She
Mhm.
comes with a freestyle. You can make it personal, make it disrespectful, doesn't matter. They agree on what they can't talk on, when they can talk on,
Yeah.
and then they go head to head. And the girl wins. You think that's not gonna blow if they see somebody beating someone that's from freaking, let's say for example, lower OFB, like the artists that's like they're
Mhm.
coming up in OFB, CGM, wherever.
Yeah.
Freaking imagine that would
Yeah.
be big.
You see, what's it called? You see the groundwork cipher where where they had millions, 98s, like several artists. I want to see that for females, not just only females, but I want to see like imagine if they done that for mixed female rappers and male rappers. Because that groundwork cipher has like what I think it has like is it a million or 2 million views or something like that, and that's gonna bring traction. Because imagine if they threw different artists in there, like that would definitely bring traction. So
Giving them their own platform pushes them to fans that turn them into being on the same platform. Just saying equal does not give equality.
giving them their own platform pushes them to fans that in turn will push for them to be on the same platform. Just saying it should be equal doesn't give quality. So
Do you think
basically,
that?
what they're saying is, you see how like certain platforms, let's say Grime Daily, they'll post like several every day. They'll be posting new content.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what they're saying is having a separate platform is gonna give people are gonna know that okay, cool, they're dropping a lot of females on there, so I'm gonna go there if I want female rap to see actually female rap because they might get lost in say Grime Daily if they're posting, let's say 10 male rappers, right, and then one female rapper a week, let's say.
But the
She
thing
might
is,
get
do they
lost.
promote it? Do they promote it like how they promote the guys?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. because, like I said before, are you really going to go on there and watch? Because if you're not paying attention right now, um, remember what I said? I said, you see Shabo?
Mm-hmm.
I had never heard of Shabo until the Daily Duppy. If they never posted her on Daily Duppy, I'm telling you now, I would have not known about her. But because they posted her on Daily Duppy, which is a big platform, that's how I got to know about her.
Same
So
with Ivan though. I remember like because I loved Lady Lee Shore since I was in middle school, and I told Lady Lee Shore that like I've been listening to Lady Lee Shore since I was 14. I'm freaking 20 years old now. I was listening to Lady Lee Shore since I was 14, and
yeah,
T Zandos is hard too. I won't lie.
yeah,
Uh,
she is. She's
but
cold.
for example, I learned about Ivan Doll since she did that diss to Lady Lee Shore, and I was like, who's this in my favorite female artist? Like, who's this in her? So I tuned in, but like, I
Yeah.
would have never knew about Ivan Doll if she never like went on Daily Duppy and did that whole thing.
See, that's what I'm saying. So, my thing is, yeah, okay, cool. The separate platform is good, but I want people because we're gonna have to we're gonna have to see how they actually do this. But if people actually go on there and watch and get the views up for every female that's going on there to actually support them, then it's gonna work. But if people ignore the female rappers that keep getting posted, like they get posted on JRM
Is
or
it gonna be a separate YouTube channel or is it gonna be on Mixtape Madness?
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, are they gonna because like on Mixtape Madness they have like Mad About Bars, they have like different stuff, so they put that in like playlists. So I'm wondering if they're gonna, let's say every Thursday, for example. I don't know if they're gonna be doing it every week, but let's just say hypothetically every Thursday they post a freestyle or something like that, and then compile it into a playlist. But because it says platform, I'm thinking it might not be on their platform. Do you know what I mean? They might create a completely separate platform.
They do not ignore cold female artists like that. What?
They do.
Are you smoking crack?
They 100% do. And I'm going to say they do because, listen, we said Lady Leisha does not have a Daily Duppy. How does she not have a Daily Duppy?
That person's
Yo,
hard.
if,
You're smoking
listen,
crack.
if they were giving like light and giving what, how do you say it?
What? The ones who are hard will shine. Lady Lee Shaw is not shining. She has no Daily Duppy.
She doesn't even have a fire in the booth, man. I don't even think like you see the same light that they give to like Getz, Skepta, Wiley. Like they're the goats when it comes to like when you talk about grime rapping in general, they're the goats and they've been given their shine. But when it comes to females, I know a few people may name a couple of females, but I don't know. I want to see interviews. I want to see them having interviews. I want to see them shining. But right now, I'm not seeing that. So
exactly.
it'll only be it will. Okay, someone said it will only be a detriment if they stop posting them on main channels too. Exactly.
I feel like that's the thing though, because I feel like Grime Daily, they're gonna see the wave and be like, you know what? Psh. So they could like shut up. Let's just make a separate platform for them and say, hey, we're celebrating you too, but we really just don't want to invite you up onto Daily Duppy.
Mm-hmm. And it's on Women's History Month, so I don't know if they're doing it because it's Women's History Month or they're doing it because they genuinely, want females to, win and actually get the shine that they deserve.
Bro,
I don't think females reach.
can I get up and walk out? Can I get up and walk out? Why the hell?
Why should they reach out? That's my thing.
You think, first of all, you think that freaking Daily Duppy reached out to Digga D? Do you think Daily Duppy reached out to freaking who else? Jay Huss? No. Daily Duppy reaches out to them. I don't have to reach out to you and say, "Hey, can you please be on your platform?" No,
Yeah.
like that's so stupid.
But first of all, an established artist, I just feel like they shouldn't be out here trying to beg a huge platform to be on their platform. They should be asked to be on their platform. I can understand if you're upcoming and stuff like that, but if you're established in the field, why are you reaching out to these huge platforms? Like, they already know like you're talented. Why do they need to do that? Hold on.
That's not the point. I use Digga D as an example. That's not the point. It's not the point.
Okay, so someone said, but I don't get why, because they only want views, and some female artists have fan base. So I don't know what one with. Do you think female artists have fan base? Well, we're speaking UK, because I know in the US things are totally different in the US with the female fan base and.
Okay, so for example, if we're talking about, you want me to talk about sex appeal people, or you want me to talk about regular people?
Let's talk about. Let's talk about sex appeal people, because I know like there's females over here who have the sex appeal.
So, Megan Thee Stallion, for one example, she has guys that tune into her song because they know she's gonna be showing some ass. But if we're talking about just Tierra Whack, if she could tell me herself, she probably does not have a big male fan base because of the way she decides. Like, Tierra Whack is like, I'm trying to think of a UK artist that she does very creative, out of the box type things. Like, it's not what people would say, oh, it's normal vids and stuff like that.
Yep.
But like, I just feel like no, they don't get guys to support them. Maybe their fan base is mostly females. You see, Digga D has already blown up, and they reached out to him. They're gonna reach out to small art. I'm talking about Lady Lee Shore. Lady Lee Shore. That's all I'm saying. Meg's still trash. The same people that be saying Meg Thee Stallion is trash, y'all be going to her videos and watching her twerk. So I'm not hearing that.
And whenever she
videos on your phone, she's probably your wall screen with her twerking. Like, that's the thing though, because a lot of guys, they'll be like, Nicki Minaj is trash, Cardi B is trash, but then you go and tune into their songs because they're shaking their butt.
Yep. So you're giving them views.
You're giving them money. You're still making them pop by going to them. I don't hate Meg. If I could go through everybody's phone in this chat right now, it would say otherwise.
Yo, if Cardi B, if Meg Thee Stallion, whenever they drop a video, they always trend, and best believe there's a lot of men tuning into that. Even though you might not like what she's spitting about, you're still gonna tune in. So, and I feel like even that is a form of support if you tune in and because you're giving them views. Even though you might not support, or you might not listen to the music, you're still tuning in, and that's increasing the views. But over here, I've noticed that the only time that happens is when diss tracks happen. When Lady Leash is doing a diss track, Irondo is doing a diss track. Who else? Whenever there's a diss track happening, everybody tunes in. But when they drop their own tracks, like the regular tunes, I really do not see the same hype, the same love, like at all.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't see it.
Because this is my thing, right? People that say, oh, Nicki Minaj is a real spitter. Nicki Minaj back in the day was a real spitter. Nowadays, she's following the trends, and I think this is something we spoke about yesterday. People follow trends. Drake 5 years ago is not the same Drake now.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, you have to do what people like to stay popping, and that's the problem with people. They're not willing to be open-minded and hear different types of flow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nicki, yes, I said Nicki was. Nowadays, I could be very honest. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like listening to Nicki nowadays because I feel like she's turning into the sex appeal people. She
Yeah.
was, don't get it twisted, she was showing body back then, but she had a
Mm-hmm.
little more bars with it.
Yep.
Like when Nicki Minaj was out, we talked about this, Esther. It was only Nicki Minaj. It was
Yep.
only her.
For a
She was
long
holding down
time.
the throne.
For a long time, it was her, literally. And the crazy thing is, yeah, you
Uh-huh.
see how I said yesterday, a lot of people think Meg the Stallion can't spit, but she can. She's just choosing not to, she's only choosing the sexual route because that's what's selling. That's what
Mhm.
brings in the views. That's what's making the money. Because if she was really going to be here proper spitting, I don't know if people will be tuning in. Honestly, I don't know.
It
If it's
says
fully closed, I don't know. I think female rappers should.
also make their own channel and go big on a platform and gain more attention than to just go their own. What?
Wait, I think female rappers should also make their own channel and go on big platforms and gain more. So basically, you think they should do both, have their own platform, but also go on big platforms or be invited on big platforms.
I think they should be promoted on big platforms and then to make a difference, make a separate platform. I think that's how it should have went.
Yeah,
On
straight.
big platforms, but then you know what? For the females that's already big, let's give a chance to the females that's not big and let's create something for them. That's different. But
Yeah.
the fact that there's producers that's already having platforms
Hmm.
already and they had females, whack females on there and didn't even
Yeah.
invite people like Lady Lee Shore, you cannot say that. But that's what girls want to hear.
Straight. Straight.
Esther, I have a question. When
Yeah.
we were setting up this live, whose song did I play when we were setting up?
Coinbase.
Plugged in.
Yeah. Coinbase plugged in.
Did he talk about anything sexual in that song?
The well, the
No, I'm saying no. The parts that I played or the parts I was singing out loud.
no, they were not sexual.
Exactly.
They were not sexual
You
at all.
cannot say girls want to listen to only sexual things. That song we was talking about, Throat Baby. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to hear
No
about
one.
what you do to your boyfriend. Nobody wants to hear how you want to get bang bang like a slutty bow. Like nobody wants to hear that.
Yep. I don't honestly. I don't listen to that type of music, so I don't. I don't have it on my Spotify. I don't really tune into it because it's just not me. But at the same time, what's it called? City Girls, isn't it? City Girls. They get their support system is crazy. I'm sure there's males that listen to City Girls. I'm sure they're out there, but majority of their fan base is female. Like a lot of females are pushing them, which is totally honestly, this is my opinion, but I think it's totally different over here because if us as females were to push the female artists that are already there, like heavily push them, then I think a lot of people would start taking notice. But I don't think it's the same over here.
Tell me you're ready for the
Because
count.
obviously you're relying on men to actually give you that platform or push you and stuff like that. But let me share this. That's just facts. And not just females, there are men as well that upload their own channel and they should. So all these male artists that you see upload on their own YouTube channel, they have already been given light on these big platforms. They have already had, their moment to shine on these big platforms. Then they've gone and created their own YouTube channel, their own platform to put out their stuff. After they've acquired a fan base or people that actually listen to their music. But if a in terms of let's say new female artists or any female artist, creating your own YouTube channel and then trying to push your stuff and then you're not being invited on these big platforms. It's like, yo, said, get invited and help other females grow.
That's a fact. That's what I was talking about. Like they should get on big platforms and then create their own platform to help females grow.
Yep.
You see the rappers.
That's how it should be.
Mhm.
Okay. You see the rappers that have blown up. They don't have to reach out to. That's exactly what we just said.
We just said that.
We just said that, like, because it makes no sense. Why should someone who's already blown up reach out? I mean, if they can, if they want to, but I don't think they actually do that. These platforms are the ones that actually reach out to them because I just don't see them actually. Maybe they do, like, because I don't know how it works.
Mhm.
But okay. What do you think about that comment?
Yeah, Def 100 because they help the channels make bread and views.
You see,
Not only that, you also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like ever since Ivan Doll been on Daily Duppy, I feel like on blog pages, everything, she gets more traction.
So,
am I crazy for that?
Huh?
I said that ever since she's been on Daily Duppy, you see her on more blog pages, you see her getting promoted more.
100%, yeah. I think
what's making them money, it makes the artist money too because now you're getting posted more.
My thing is, you see, with this new platform that they're gonna start, what if, hypothetically, what if it doesn't get enough views? So, because at the end of the day, to run a platform, you need money. Like the space that you're going to be renting out to bring the artist to perform, like you need money to run that. So if the views are not coming in, what's going to happen? Are they going to shut it down? Unless they're going to be using the same platform as Mixtape Madness and just change it up for, like, the female artists. But I'm just thinking,
thinking about it. It's not gonna go well.
That's what I'm saying, because if the views are not coming in, the money is not coming in,
and they think it's a waste of production, everything.
I'm not sure Lady Lucha has the best relationship with Post.
I don't know who Posey is.
I don't know. I don't even know if that's true. So I can't, talk too much into that.
What do you think about Bashment?
That's a totally different conversation to what we're talking about.
Okay.
Right now.
I don't know what that means, so that's why I said it.
It's a music genre.
Okay.
The majority of girls want the Meg City girls and Cardis. Are you saying that majority of girls want to listen to that?
That's not true.
Yeah, I don't really get that question.
It's the same.
Yeah, they don't.
It's the same. Choose to hear about violence, inconsistent, right? But there's females that talk about violence too.
That's true. But the difference is that when females do that, men won't believe it because you're just gonna
lying.
You're gonna think they're lying. You're gonna think it's crap. So you're not really gonna take them seriously.
You think we not ooters in the street, but we ooters. We shooters. We ching man down if you think about getting up.
So I can't lie.
She said, I can't lie.
Wait, so versatile tunes from male rappers. Yo, you see with male artists, if I want to listen to, say for example, sexual stuff, like I said before, I'm not really into like listening to anything that's sexual. But if I want to listen to a rapper that's out here talking about sexual stuff, I'll go to DVE because you already know what type of thing they're on. If I wanted to listen to conscious rap, I'll go to Dave, Drill, Digga D, Face. Do you know what I mean? There's like options. What do you think when it comes to female rappers? Do you think there's options? They are there, but in
Yeah.
terms of exposure, do you think you have options in terms of like exposure? Because I'm seeing a lot of people right now talking about Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, City Girls. All of those are in the same category in terms of exposure.
Wait till you see the comments somebody put it. I think, in my opinion, that like you, if I had to choose any female artist, if I want to listen to like rap, I go to Tierra Whack. With me, I told you I like poetic rap.
Yeah.
So I listen to a lot of J. Cole. I listen to a lot of Tierra Whack, Chica, people that have like a story to kind of what they're talking about. Not everything has to be drilled to me, because trust me, boys be let me tell you something about boys. Boys be lying, because you know how many guys that I've known that on a low they be listening to female rap and it like don't even like fully. Oh my gosh, thank you.
That's exactly what I'm saying. We don't know how many men listen to Meg Thee Stallion, the City Girls, because they won't come out and say, yeah, I listen to it. We don't know that because there could be a high percentage of men supporting them, but we'll just jump to conclusion and be like, yeah, females only listen to that. But we don't know that.
You really can't. You honestly, literally cannot say that. Oh, my brother gave me $10.
Oh, that's nice.
You could have gave me $10 in person though, but that's okay. Let me see.
Just tell them when they're coming, because it's normally
Joke Season said people need to listen to Young and May. That's fact. That's a fact. Young and May. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. Yeah, Young and May, definitely.
Young and May is cold. What do you think about Bashman? Don't use.
I was waiting for you to read that one. Using it. We're talking about models.
We can't really talk about this right now because I haven't fully explored Bashman or dancehall, so I can't really talk about that.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
Oh, as models in the videos. Okay, that's a whole different topic.
That's a whole different topic.
Because today we're talking about Mixtape Madness, all female platforms. So, okay.
Oh, I guess they're naming people for me to like see if I listen to. I listen to T Zando for drill. I don't. Should I say that out loud that I don't like that person? No, I'm not gonna say that. But there's. I haven't listened to Nole yet because I wanted to wait till we do the episode. Trust me, we don't listen to that. Damn.
No. Why? I want to know why we don't listen. Oh, are they talking about Ivorindo, Mislam?
I don't know.
Amelia City Girls, or Trillery and Nole and Lady Lisha?
I don't know, but
because I want to know why you don't listen to them. Yeah, this is true. Little Sims. I don't even heard of Little Sims.
I'm talking about Meg Thee Stallion.
Really cold. She's really cold, and she does not get the light credit she deserves. That's another issue.
First of all, when people be like, "Oh, I don't listen to the City Girls. I don't listen to Meg Thee Stallion," like I said, I have male friends that I caught them bumping a Meg, even if it's not the song where she's talking about things that she do to a guy. They be listening to Meg Thee Stallion sometimes. They be listening to freaking Nicki Minaj if she's featured with somebody. Like, don't do that. Because I feel like the funny thing is though, it's like guys when it comes to talking about. I feel like guys are not open to saying, "Hey, I listen to this female artist a lot."
Yeah, no, I definitely agree on that.
Like they'll say
Unless,
I listen to Young and May. They'll definitely agree that they listen to Young and May, but like Megan
yep.
did Son Tory bad. We're not talking about that, guys.
Do you know what's crazy? Unless they're singers, because I know they'll openly be listening to singers,
Heck yeah.
openly. But when it comes to female rappers,
What did I just say? Look, I listen to Cardi B. I told you. They be like, I don't listen to Megan Stallion, but I listen to some Cardi B. Like they be like on the low with it. Like, bro, it's okay to
yeah.
listen to some rap. Like
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B got some songs that's like not fully like I remember when she did that one video where she was like in front of the building in the hood with like talking about how she was like blood. But yeah, like it's those type of videos guys like listening to, but like look
Yep.
before 6 year Nikki and see you see now everybody want to start telling the truth. You will see everybody want to start telling the truth. I told you a lot of guys don't feel comfortable saying that they listen to these artists because
Yeah.
you with your boy Blood Freestyle was dumb cold. See, told you.
But this is what I'm saying, because imagine you're in the car with your guy and you're like, oh, can you turn out that Cardi B? Can you play that Cardi B tune? I really like that. I feel like they'll be like, what? We ain't trying to listen to none of that.
Like if I showed them Tierra Whack, they probably wouldn't think visually like, oh my gosh, who is she? But like, she's cold. Should we
Yeah.
show Tierra Whack?
Yeah.
Do you want to show you Tierra Whack, the person I love listening to that's very lyrical? Y'all can tell me y'all opinion on her, honestly. I love listening to her. I would love to show y'all. Since we could do at least one reaction. But it's to people that actually like don't have a name. We're not doing daily duppies and no Let me know though. I want to see if they want to hear some Tierra Whack, the one we listened to yesterday.
Come on, play her, because she's cold.
If Mixtape,
then
I like this question. If Mixtape came up to you and asked, "How should we do this?" What would you suggest? Put them on your damn platform first.
Straight. As in,
up.
like, if it's
or
like
Esther host it.
so, say for example, the what are they called? No, what's it called? Mad About Bars. Yo, let me actually because obviously me and Nina went and done our research. So Mad About Bars is basically like a okay, Mixtape Madness is a platform, but they have like different, platforms within the platform, if that makes sense. And one of them is Mad About Bars, and they invite rappers to like rap, freestyle, whatever you want to call it. And they have 5 seasons. And let me break it down to you. Season 1, they had 28 rappers come on, and only one of them was a female. Her name is Kane. So you guys can research her. So season 2, 37 videos, and they only had 2 females. One of them was Diz, and the other one was Miss Banks. Season 3, they had 43 videos, all of them male, but one of them were female rappers. And basically, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Mellow Twins. Remember when they came out and they were popping all over Instagram, social media and stuff like. And I played this to Dina yesterday. And I feel like they put them on the platform because at the time they were popping and there was like stuff going on around them, so they went and put them on that platform. And my thing is, there's other female rappers you could have put on there, like we said, like people that could actually rap could have gone on there, because if you put females on there that don't really, I hate saying don't have talent, but you know what I mean, then everyone is gonna be like, oh, females are not good enough, they're trash, because that's what you're putting out there to represent everyone. Anyways, that's season 3. Season 3, 33 videos, no female rappers. Season 5, which is the latest one, 34 rappers featured on there on one, and that was T Xanders and iSong. So my thing is, if Mixtape Madness, what was the question? If they asked us what would be the solution, I think the solution would be to have an equal amount. Like for example, if you're gonna feature 34 rappers on there, at least 10 of them, just do you know what I mean? At least 10 of them could be female rappers. Do you know what I mean? Or if you want to start off 5, because if every season there's only 1 or 2, they're gonna get lost in the bunch of rappers that you're featuring on there. I feel like it has to get to a point where you feature like female rappers, let's say every week, if you're posting videos every week, to the point where people accept that, okay, cool, this is what's happening. All right, cool. It becomes normalized. Because after a while, if people keep seeing female rappers, they're gonna be like, okay, cool, this is the norm now. This is what they do. We're gonna accept it. That's how change happens. But if you just stick to whatever is what, like now, separate them, then I don't think things are gonna change. There's still gonna be problems where females are just not taken seriously or not given the light they deserve, the shine they deserve, or the credit that they actually deserve.
Let me see. I forgot that I can't play Tim West because he be striking people. So let
Oh,
me
okay. On Tim Westwood as well.
let me see. Hold on.
They put females on who are recognized, I think. Okay, wait. There's a lot of comments on here. Do you have any comments?
No, I read my last comment, so you can go through the comments. I'm just checking to see what freestyle I want to put up real quick.
Okay, guys don't like the sexualized songs. Crazy thing is, yeah, you guys don't like the sexualized songs, but when it's what's it called, male rappers, we just have to accept it. Like, don't you agree? You know, you see the what's it called, the Diggity song, the one that just came out. What's the song called again?
For what song? I found a freestyle.
Toxic.
Oh yeah.
So,
Like,
because they're saying that they don't like the sexual. Okay, we don't really like the sexual songs, but I think it's got to the point where when men release it, I'm just like, oh, okay, it's cool. Like, I'll listen to it, but it's not something that I'm gonna like go and play. But it's just, it is what it is. But when females do it, it's like, oh, here we go again. Okay.
Let me put this freestyle real quick. All right, so I want y'all to just
Sims Venom. If you can't play that.
Okay, I'll play that next. Let me show. So we're gonna listen to Tierra Whack real quick, and then I want to play the other one that you guys asked.
Lil Sims Venom.
Lil Sims Venom. Yeah, I'll play that next.
Okay.
All right. So boom.
Take notes of everything that I don't say. I should work at Chipotle, go to Cuba like OJ. Spanish dude who's confused, baby, you have no say. I feel this is my season. Obey, time for you to obey. You stuck because you don't pray. You in your own way. Partners like the oh yay, my smile and say okay, but truthfully I don't play. Loop the beat that I crochet. I'm eating from my own tray. Who higher? Stop acting like Dwayne, my father. Married again, Mole Tejada. I make hits with my pinata. We go enchilada just cause you don't see the name, don't mean it ain't designer. I like this in shots as a friendly reminder. Very rarely do I play it fairly. I'm like Sherry, the way I be plotting, I'm out of pocket. Louis Vuitton locket, Bottega wallet, for else I'm the way I rock it. Come on, stop it. You was in the picture till I cropped it. You had the ball and dropped it. You seen I had it first and then you popped it. Shout out to all my followers that don't actually follow me. I saw you in the view, sis. You ain't gotta lie to me. Obviously, you enjoy watching me for what I can see. I'm so disrespectful, but also super helpful. When you tell your side of the story, don't forget to say that I helped you up. We was in the same boat till you jump shit, but you ain't float. Look in the mirror, the person you see ain't Tierra. Be honest with your reflection. It's honestly an obsession. I'm trying to be of the essence. My mind is free from depression. Feel I am a lethal weapon, so why would I need protection? The hate amazes me. They copy, trace, and painted me. This world wasn't made for me, but I still made it made for me. Big way.
But you see what the person just said.
Right.
People rather Mega Stallion than Tierra Whack. Tierra Whack been going hard. So what was it, Lil Sims?
Yeah, that's true.
Venom.
Lil Sims Venom.
Writing's not that easy.
It is that easy.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Life sucks and I never try suicide. Mine's fucked even more than I realize. Time's up, keep moving when she arrives. If you've ever heard what I heard in my mind, never tried, would try, that's a lie, you would die. I don't wanna ever come down from a high, I'm in the best seat. From time and the next breed, if you come at me directly, you don't need no one to defend me. Souls in a place that I can't get to, don't fuck with the deadly. Moon waves and overseas, quick coats and overseas. Fuck those who don't believe, they will never wanna admit I'm the best here for the mere fact that I've got ovaries. It's a woman's world, so to speak. Pussy you sour, never giving credit where it's due, cause you don't like pussy in power. Venom. Venom. My, if you ever heard what I heard in the night, what a fright, must have been a parasite in my past life. I don't wanna ever come down from a height. My soul was sending to the sky, guess it's you and I. Gone, but I'm feeling too alive, trying to get me out of spite. Someone's gotta pay, I ain't talking big amount. Some kind of physical pain, some kind of traumatic shit. Niggas wanna see dead bodies, probably not there, running with no automatic clips. Moving scatty, all erratic and shit. Niggas pussy licking batty and shit. Oh, you mad? They come at me, you prick. Make a move, better pattern it quick. I assume you'll be coming for blood. That makes two a boss, that makes two a boss. Venom. 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 Night time today like groceries. Save lives, obey minds will go deep. Oh, he wanting to get some so chill. Part of the day in the life you won't see. Part of the day in the life you can't be here for. It's a day in the life for OGs. Till the wave and the demons I won't leave. Not a word you will listen when my soul speaks. Down I go. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Actually don't follow me, nobody bother me. I'm a dishonest with fucking your policies. They wanna keep me down and demolish me. Use me and fucking abolish me. I don't wanna hear no apologies. Or I'm a young head, can't tell anymore. Psychotic to the death when I dig deep. I can never find that I left. It's a mystery, rage, nothing but rage. Can't figure out if I'm going insane. Ain't no doubt, but we showing no mercy. You so think twice if you wanna get blazed. Nothing ain't nice right here, no games. I don't wanna dart nobody in a flash. Truth is to stick up, hands in the air, put the money in the bag, all cash, all cash. Venom. Venom.
Nah, that was cold.
She's cold. Wait, I wanna know what platform is this on?
Colors.
That's a US platform, isn't it?
Is it? I never heard of it.
I've heard of Colors before. I think it's a US platform. I'm just gonna double check. Colors is a big platform. They usually have singers, they have rappers.
Right. It's so funny.
They have like
Oh, I always wanted to hear this one.
let me see. Who's that?
The
Yeah, we're gonna touch on that when we actually, because we're gonna have a what's it called? Oh, it's international.
yeah.
We're gonna have a episode where we touch on any, and then we'll listen to that one. So okay, I want to know where. So it's an international. That's what I'm saying. She's already appeared on a big, because Colors is a huge platform. She's already appeared on a huge platform like Colors, but over here, I don't know. Like she's not. She's very underrated in my opinion.
Yes.
Very
Literally,
underrated.
I like people that could switch up their flow like this and not have like any rips in it. Like,
Yep.
that was gold.
Yo.
I really like that a lot.
Yeah. So my thing is, okay. Let me just see. So what do you think is like your overall take on this platform? I my thing is, yeah, I just want people to actually support female artists. Like, I want them to show the same love that you show to male rappers. I want them to get the same love, because honestly, it's good enough everyone saying yes, this is a good idea, yes, more more recognition, all of that, and then when it starts being posted, you're not there, you're not tuning in, you're not there to support it, because that's going to defeat the whole purpose of everyone saying that this is a great idea, and then you don't really turn up when they start posting the content on this platform. I want people to actually have that same energy and actually promote, share, like whenever they start posting, because obviously this is it's going to happen. So
So
we
my
don't know
question
how it's
to
going to
you
happen.
is, I'm listening.
Yeah, we don't know how it's going to happen, if they're going to actually post it on the actual Mixtape Madness platform, or they're going to just create a whole separate platform and start posting it on there. So we're going to have to wait and see. Yeah.
So my question to you is, because I think you said you want like them to get more recognition and stuff like that. When the platform starts posting, do you think reaction channels play a part too of reacting to those females now?
100%.
So
Most
you and
definitely.
your brother would definitely start reacting to them.
Yeah, 100%. Because the thing is, yeah, if we start normalizing reacting to females, I feel like everyone has an influence. Whatever platform you have, everyone has an influence. Because I had a look, for example, when Nole dropped her diss track, not many people reacted to that. Not many. So if, like, let's say a lot of reaction channels, if something drops and they get behind it and they like actually react to it, then the audience that they're subscribed to is going to tune in. They're going to be like, oh, I've never heard of this person, let me go and check them out. Because like I said before, this whole year we've only reacted. When did Lady Lisha drop the diss track? Was it this year or last year?
Last year.
It was last year. So
Uh-huh.
that let me see. Let me just see, because I want to make sure. Because if it's last year, that means that this year I have not. We haven't reacted to no females. The one that we were gonna react to was Abracadabra and Miss La Familia.
Yeah.
We haven't reacted to that yet. So that means we haven't actually reacted to no female artists this year.
I think I'm gonna react to Brenda,
To who?
Lady Lisha's new song.
Yeah, because that just dropped like a couple of, when was that? A couple of days ago, 3 days ago. Someone
Yeah.
said, let's see what they're saying. Female rappers like that because they listen to specific genre and gender drill and so I don't know many female rappers like that. But
May.
uh, specific genre, female rappers are in the same. It's the
Genre.
same genre.
You
It's
cannot
not.
separate them into a different genre.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, so I will do it, but everyone has to play their part, because for it to actually work, we have to play our part. The viewers have to play their part. Females, I'll say females, because when I say females, I mean like, um,
What?
real into.
Real drill is not a genre for women.
Why do you say that?
That gets me triggered. That gets me triggered only because
Yeah.
when I react to drill sometimes, they say, oh, you're not supposed to be listening to drill. Like, how are you to say drill is not a genre for women? How do you
Yeah.
know women are not out there doing things that guys do, doing hits like guys do, the things that they talk about like guys do? How do you know that?
Yo, this is what me and Lena are gonna talk about when we finally talk about being a female reactor. But when I started listening to drill, I felt embarrassed to even post stuff because I was listening to drill. And why did I feel like that? Because of comments like that. That
Exactly.
women are meant to
Real
be
drill is
listening to
about
drill.
murder. Females can do females can do drills. Don't get it twisted. You haven't been to New York yet. Females can do drills.
And some women are, yeah, they can.
Like that comment right there was probably like a bad comment because females can do drill. Females can be a part of, if you want to say a gang, females can do certain things that other guys that do drilling do. That makes no sense at all. That just brought me up real quick.
You need
I'm
to like tune into our episode when we actually highlight T Zandos, because T Zandos is a drill artist. So hold on, let me see. And you know what? Comments like that, yo, I'm like speechless right now. I'm speechless because it's just making me think about what we're really going to talk about, and I can't really talk about it right now because it's not the episode to talk about the whole drill thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
so
that was a really bad comment to make.
Yeah. Yeah, so in like, what's it called? Answering your question, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it because I'm just gonna do my part. But
It's
everyone
guys do drill cap. That's a fact though. Guys that be talking about, let me tell you something right now, because I'm from New York. Guys who be talking about, I did a hit on this person, I chinged this person. Not that they use ching here, but the fact that guys here be capping, do not believe everything a guy is saying in a song. That does not mean he really went out and did that hit. So guys could be faking drill too. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly. The only difference is because they're guys, they're gonna get away with it. There's certain things that guys get away with that females will not get away with. Okay. Yep, this is what you just said, Lena. Yeah, so honestly, if a female wants to come and do the same thing, then if guys get away with it, why can females get away with it? Not saying that they do, but do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
On
what he says. Because if I know you're lying in your lyrics, it's not gonna make me want to listen to your music. I like people that stay true to themselves. Like Cardi B, that's the one thing I can say about Cardi B. Yeah. Cardi B stays true to herself. That's who she's been and that's who she's staying. She's not gonna switch up for music. The guys are capping too, at least the like, oh, I'm not gonna read that. Music is better though. King Von did his in stories. It had a flow and a bang. Exactly. And it was confirmed that the stories that he did was true. So therefore, if you're lying in your songs, it's not gonna make me want to listen, because if you're lying about you killed Smokey, I'm not gonna want to listen to you no more.
Exactly. So what? Okay, so what do you think about what's it called? In terms, okay, so number one, support is up there. Number two, I feel like, okay, we want support from men to actually tune in and listen to our stuff. But I feel like in the US it might be different because you guys, like females, like I said, the City Girls, Meg Thee Stallion, they have a heavy female fan base. That's why they're like at the top. And I feel like in the UK, it's not like that. And I feel like a lot of these females that are going to be on this platform, women have that power to actually push them out. Because I know, like, we used to listen to male rappers pushing them out, streaming their songs, all of that. But I feel like we need to actually support them because we have that power to do that.
I'm trying to see if I could find, like, probably artists you've never heard about. Let me see something real quick, and then we could talk about, like, what we're going to be talking about next week.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see something. Because I want to show you one of the BET ciphers where it was literally females. You don't know.
They've actually done an all-female, like, what's it called? It was like a collaboration. I forgot what it's called, but this was years ago. Like, I don't really see a lot of nowadays females coming together and doing, like, a cypher type thing, which is what I really want to see. So
Let me see. I don't know if I'm trying to see right now. Let me see this one. All right, let me share my screen. I'm not talking about active game. I wasn't talking about active game when I said that. I'm just saying I'm like yesterday I said crackhead Ash from around the corner. I don't know if there's an artist called Ash, but I wasn't talking about like an actual artist when I said Smokey. I'm just making up a random name. I feel like people take things so quick and be like, "You talk about Smokey, Smokey, don't be lying."
Serious as well. So
Yeah.
your screen.
Yeah. Let me show you. This is just like a random cipher, but look at this. Look at females. I never even heard of these females, and they put them on here to freaking just do a cipher. And this is where that girl I kept telling you about, she got discovered from, but this is not her. So, for example, right, these females are people that's not known.
Yeah.
Females that are not known. Yet, BET, that was an award show that's giving awards to Megan Stallion, that's giving awards to Chris Brown, giving awards to freaking Tory Lanez, let's say, for example. They put these females between the show to say, hey, let's do a cipher where females you do not know, let's give you a chance to make a name for yourself. Come on here, do a cipher so you can say you've been on BET. You know what I mean? Like, it's something different.
Yeah. I really like that.
Have you ever heard of any of those females? Unlike Chica, though, the one I showed you.
Yeah, apart from Chica, I haven't heard of any of them. But like you said, BET is a big platform. And if it's an award show, even bigger, because a lot of people are going to be tuning in to watch the award show, and they're using their platform to actually expose female artists that you've never heard of. And like I said before,
I'm listening.
Huge platforms have the power to do that, the power to influence, the power to, like, you know, shed
It says
light.
that the stream has been interrupted. Let me make sure. Hold on. Can they still see us? No, it says interrupted. Give it a second. Remember what Shadiq did. I think it's because of the cipher thing.
Is it? Okay, we might have to wait then a bit.
Just wait a second.
Right.
You know, they're saying that drill is about scoring points. It's not a girl's thing. Ugh, I hate that people say that. Just wait. I'm playing it on my phone to see when it comes back on. It's gonna come back on.
I don't like this comment. This.
Oh, we're back on.
Yeah, because the thing is, with females, you don't know if you're assuming that they're not doing it because they're females. Have you seen the comment?
Yeah, I just feel like at the end of the day, you cannot say females can't do drills. You can't say females are not in gangs scoring points and doing blah blah blah. Drill as a genre, T-Zando, whatever you want to say, you can do it. I could do it. If I go out tomorrow and let's say in New York, I freaking got somebody, like how these artists be doing and then talking about it on a song and zip my gut and zip, like when they be doing the thing, I can do that. Like it's not unnormal for a female to be out here doing that. Don't think because we're females and all of that, like that's stupid.
You see, that's one thing that I would not like, because imagine in the freestyle, the new freestyle platform, you've got like females that are actually doing what they say and they're freestyling, and then these people saying that no, that's cap. I don't think she's about what she's saying.
I'll take the word of a guy.
Yeah, and then that's what I don't want, man. So okay. Any more
questions? We're gonna be answering some questions. Or we're gonna close down. We're gonna talk about next week.
Today's topic.
Girls who are tomboys
All
and
we're saying is we want them to have like a seat at the table, man. Especially
not like a separate table.
For a long time, they need to be given the recognition that they actually deserve.
That's a fact.
People know who's really in the field. Okay.
Any other questions? Y'all got 1 minute, or we're gonna start closing out, telling y'all what's gonna be next week.
Yes. Someone,
Because I know
I
it's
saw
short
a
delay.
comment like earlier on. Someone asked if we've heard of Paige Keiki. Yeah, I used to listen to her quite a lot,
I never heard of her.
but she hasn't really like released a lot of music lately. Um, you know, yeah, and also I hope with this new freestyle platform, it encourages a lot of these female artists to put out music on a regular.
Yeah.
You see the way like male rappers are always there's every week there's too much music in my face every single week. I want female artists to do the same. Like I want them, and I know obviously studio and all of that is expensive, but I just want to be bombarded by a lot of female rappers dropping tracks left, right, and center, dropping mixtapes, albums, all of that. I wanna, do you know what I mean? I want to see a lot. Okay, you guys don't have any more questions, any more like thoughts on this? Oh, okay, hold on.
What do you guys think proper drill is, Esther, from your point of view?
Proper
You
drill.
could talk about for UK drill, and I could talk about for like drill over here, technically.
Okay, so I feel like drill. There's there's proper hardcore drill where like they're talking about the explicit stuff about what they did and all of that, and then there's also commercial drill. I don't know if it's the same over there because with commercial drill they're not really going hardcore talking about who they you know who they got, all of that. It's more the beats are different as well. No, the beats could be the same, but what they could be talking about could not be as explicit about what they did.
Um, for me, I feel like in New York City, it's a lot of commercial drill.
Hmm.
It's drowned commercial drill. Like you don't understand. Like it's drowning in commercial drill. And Chicago is authentic drill, I would say. King Von, for example, authentic drill, like freaking a couple of people. In my opinion, drill is like something you actually do, something you have proof. Like I don't know
Yeah,
if you ever know, but King Von, when he used to be like something, he used to say something Tuka, and Tuka was an actual person that like died due to like gang stuff. But like you know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
something that's obviously known that he's about that life.
yeah.
Whereas a lot of people, you could tell they're not about that life. So it's like
Mhm.
that's why I said sometimes you're right. It's commercial drill and authentic drill.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know if this is true. Hold on. I don't know about that.
Um, Chicago is probably the closest thing to UK drill because it's a lot. It definitely is a lot of scoring points. Like they make a song about how they scored a point on you, basically.
Hmm. Okay.
Chicago didn't really start drill. I mean, they started drill in the US, if you want to say that, but they didn't like start drill.
Hmm. Okay. Is there any more questions? Yeah, UK drills is
Very
different.
different.
Sound is so different. Like, remember that time when you played me like, was
Oh,
it
when
your
we playing
drill?
drill in New York,
Yeah, you playing, and I was like, I don't think I can listen to this because it's
it's
so
so bad here.
so different to what I'm
Anybody
used
who says they do drill in New York, they're lying. It's not
to.
like the
Okay.
only one that I listen to from New York, I said this ago. I said it's Chef G, Sleepy Hollow, Eli Frost, Ross Wish, and I think that's it. I don't listen to like a whole bunch of people from New York, honestly, to be very honest with you.
Okay. So you probably can answer that because I don't really listen to US drill.
Westro,
Yeah.
it was King Von, who's drill in the US? King Von. I don't really listen to too much. Like, honestly, that's why I said US drill is kind of watered down, so I don't really have that many artists that I like.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, do you have any like questions on your side? Because we're gonna have to wrap it up.
No, I don't have any questions on my side. They're just talking about how I said Chef G is my favorite artist. They said One in Circle's crazy. Yeah, One in Circle's the movement. All right, so you want to talk about what we're gonna be doing next week?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna continue with like what's called Shavo. So obviously today we're meant to talk about Shavo, but we're gonna move that to next week. So we're gonna be talking about Shavo, like exploring her music. And if you guys like want any specific songs that you want us to like listen to, because I've listened to her Daily Duppy. Lena, you haven't heard that yet, so we're gonna like definitely check that out. But if there's any other like tracks that you guys really want us to listen to from Shavo, make sure you guys follow our Instagram. I'm gonna put the link. This is our Instagram.
You know, it's so funny. I was dead pulling it up on my laptop so I could like share my screen and say go follow. We always have the same like.
Yeah, guys, make sure you follow that. Let me just show them this.
Make sure you go follow this Instagram. Any requests that you guys have on female artists, send it here. Do not send it to our personal DMs. Send it over here. This is where we're going to be answering DMs. This is everything.
All of that. And also for like future episodes, if you guys have any requests for, you know, any females you want us to check out, producers, you know, like in the future we're going to do YouTubers, but not right now. So just let us know. Go in there, follow us, and comment.
Yes, follow. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you guys, like for everyone that's tuned in today and joining us in this discussion topic. Thanks for everyone that actually participated in the polls. And
yes, thank you.
Wrote down all your opinions. Like, yeah, thanks for all of that. We just hope that this new platform is a positive thing, and I just hope it does well. Just for the female's sake, I just hope it does well, man. But we're gonna see because when they actually post it, we might like do a future episode where we actually talk about how it's going and all of that. So, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you guys.
Make sure you guys have a good evening.
Somebody asked if I'm single. All right, so thank you guys for watching. It's your girl. It's your girl VOC.
It's your Esther. Yeah, deuces.
Deuces.
Let me see why is it not ending?
Why is it not ending?
Yo, I'm having. You see?
Listen.
It doesn't want to end.
It wants to stay on live, guys. Let me end my stream. All right, guys. I'm ending my stream.